Okay, so here he says, this is not a threat, it's a promise. Okay, so they do that constantly. Listen, your body can watch this.
You're a sick individual. Very, very sick. Do you understand? Do you understand my position? Zeke. I'm not talking for myself.
Here, listen, just a second.
Tomorrow I will contact the police department and the FBI. This is not a threat. This is a promise.
You heard that? You heard those words. You heard those words. This is not a threat. This is a promise.
Rewind it. What did he say before that?
He says, I'm going to call the FBI, which is, I would like him to do that. I tell him, encourage him to call it. Listen.
Tomorrow I will contact the police department and the FBI. This is not a threat. This is a promise.
You heard that? Did you hear that? This is not a threat. It's a promise. Look, let me. I can increase the
I
volume.
heard that. Okay.
You did hear that.
Yes.
This is 400%. And then, so this was the first conversation I had with him. Listen to him.
Do your coke, go do your drugs
I don't
with someone else.
I don't
Leave
do
my
drugs or
leave-
cocoa drugs. I don't do any chemicals. Richard, okay,
Oh,
okay, Richard.
so you just human traffic people. I see.
What they do, the
Okay,
stuff
no,
they
I'm
do
not-
themselves,
you
they
don't
accuse
know
you.
me.
I'm not the person you think I am.
I've seen your Facebook. I've looked
seen
you
me-
up.
You've seen me doing
I've
drugs
seen
or
what you
trafficking?
do. I've seen what you do, dude.
All right, Richard.
This is it, dude.
You've seen me
You know what?
harming people. I work with kids who have autism. They tell you lies. They can tell you all the lies they want. That's what the girl was telling you, to get you biased against me. They put all kinds of slander out there without any accountability. And then so the cloud eat the water. They make you guys believe. And the officers with them, we get reports from both sides, so we don't believe any of it. That's what they do. You understand? And this is an all-long conversation I had with Tanya. I have to go through it and find that specific, all the threats, and then there's the written threats. So this is Officer John Belko.
Let's go back to what. I don't have a crime here. What you showed me.
See, you see this whole thing going on for years, and you see I don't have a crime. But here this says, this is murder of my uncle by Tracy Herzog. So there was a murder. A murder is a
Which
crime.
you talked to detectives about, correct?
So he was telling me, if I get that report of the investigator covering this murder, that's what I need. You could help me with that. Here it says Richard Gatlin says, yes. It says, was it Richard Holloway? This guy who's talking to me here, making those threats, doesn't want it uncovered. You would be interested if he's threatening me because he doesn't want this revealed to you. And you're not listening to it because you're saying he didn't say, I'm killing you. This guy killed his own dad. It says, was it Richard Holloway? Tracy says, yes, it was. Says, oh my God. So Richard Holloway, this guy who's threatening me to prevent my reporting to you, killed his own dad, and he's the same one here that this girl, Tanya, is telling you, look, listen to this. This is the end of the story right here. This is the same girl. This is not a reason. His motive to prevent me from reporting to you.
When did you get this information or talk to Detective Martinez about that?
That this has been ongoing for years. They try to wear you out year after year after year, doing all this stuff to you, but not have any of it come the level of the radar. What do they call that? Reach the threshold where you consider it a crime. So they do it over years. They do identity theft, they kill your dogs, they lose your job, torture you with gaslighting, but you guys say it's not a crime. You didn't say I will kill you. Listen to this. This is.
America, was he?
Yes.
Oh, he was.
Hold on, this is three
Oh.
on three.
His grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee.
Right here. Just listen to this. Just listen, because you got. This is the motive why he wants to prevent
mother-
this reported.
My mother
Three
was
forty.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's just
Been
So
the
who,
right.
just listen
I
to
mean,
this.
they-
Listen to
who's
this.
the last one you're
They
gonna watch?
Okay. So then pay attention, please.
they have caused me to become a better person,
Listen.
but I don't let it hold me back.
Just please listen. Few seconds. Just concentrate on this.
I mean, it upsets me that I had an abortion, and it upsets me that he raped me, and it upsets me that he did those things.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember that stuff until
Listen.
recently.
Few seconds. Please listen. It's right here.
What really scarred me is what my brother did to
Richard
me.
Holloway.
All the sexual abuse he did to me. That's what scarred me. That is what I had to go to therapy for about 10 years for. All the sexual abuse he did to me. Not what my dad did to me. It's what Richie did to me.
Richie.
Not what,
Because
Richard
it was
Holloway.
more recent.
no, he started doing that when I was.
Oh, that was earlier.
He started sexually abusing me when I was about 5 years old, and things he did to me during the course of that summer traumatized me.
That's why he doesn't want it reported. He's threatening me because he doesn't want this reported. It's a family secret. My own mother.
Okay, if she's talking, she said she talked to a person. She
Brother
was
was
getting
horrible.
care. She was talking. She had therapy.
Therapist.
Right, but therapists
I've
are
been telling
different.
I've been
Therapists-
telling my
but
own
He
therapist
was
for years
16.
that they say nothing we can do.
16 when you were 4, and he was that was happening.
And he was raping
But
me.
it never
also-
hurt. I keep telling police,
that would all
I
be
keep telling
confidential.
I was a
pastors.
beautiful
Yes.
little girl.
Okay, so this was still
There's
when you
all
were
this
with your
stuff.
mom.
I was with my dad.
She's my girlfriend.
So
Because
his
of her,
girlfriend's not
I'm
too- right.
still alive.
Right.
Do you
okay.
understand?
Right.
I got abused by my own mom. I've been trying to get help for that.
Okay.
The mom
Right.
did that. Look, listen.
No,
The squatter herself was abused by her own dad.
Okay.
She was abused, so was I. So when pedophiles pick their own children as victim, everybody, the system is right. It says in the Bible, honor your father and your mother. This don't go against family,
this is what I'm gonna say. If this has not been investigated by police and it's been in LAPD jurisdiction, we will gladly interview her and talk to her about any kind of sexual abuse that
And
occurred when she was a child. But it will have to come from
her
her. It will have to
brother
come from her.
killed-
It could have been already been previously reported.
Her brother killed their own dad
Okay.
just a month ago. That's a murder. That is a crime, isn't it? You would be
Okay, so
interested
where do you have this information and who told you?
Okay, so here it is. Look, Tracy Herzog. This is
I need the
can show.
person, the source that it comes from. that
Tracy
person.
Herzog says, would
Who
you
is that
look
to
at
you?
it?
Who is that to you?
She's her cousin.
How come she has not reported anything to police?
Because it's her own family. That's what I'm telling you. They cover
And
it
she
up.
told you that. She told you.
Look at it. Would you
Well,
not?
I
You
saw
don't want to look at
I
it.
saw the
It's here.
message.
Look,
I saw the message.
but then you want to brush it off. It says, prayers for my uncle who died. If you would just pay attention to it, you see. Here, look, I go here. Look at it live. Okay, you look at it here. Okay, look at it here. Here's Tracy Herzog. Here's a profile. It's a conversation I had with her. Here's a profile.
Okay, this message is it doesn't
I'll
say
show
that
you. It
this
show
person
you.
killed
I see.
somebody. That does not
No,
say
no.
that.
Listen.
Yeah. I read
Just
that,
listen.
okay.
No. You said on putting it in some way that you can brush it off. Look, this is Tracy
No, I
Herzog,
reviewed that. Okay.
her cousin, and you're seeing this. Okay, so you just go back and she's describing it here. You would want to invest. There's somebody investigating it. And finally, they're saying if I find a police report, the investigator, you would look at it. Asking for prayers for my family at this time concerning the recent murder of my uncle, which is her dad. Okay, so you look at the comments here. Richard Gatlin says, was it Richard Holloway? She says, yes, it was. Says, oh my God. He didn't say, was it Richard Holloway that killed his dad?
But this message just says, so sorry for your loss.
No, this one.
I know, but
this
I'm reading
one.
it down.
This one.
Praying for your family. My prayers are with
This
you and your family.
one.
So sorry for your loss. Prayers and love for your family. Was it Richard Holloway? And then says, yes, it was. He could have died. Oh my God.
No, I was. It's.
It doesn't-
He
he
couldn't
could
have
be the
been
one
because
that-
I was.
he could be the
This
dead person
conversation was just yesterday with him.
Well,
So it
but
couldn't
that
be
message
here.
is not in context where it's like it was this person who killed them. Like,
Because he didn't use
that
the, he
person
didn't
could
use the
be
words,
dead,
I'm
yeah.
going to kill you to me,
No,
and
but
he
this
didn't say the
message-
words. So there's a murder investigation about the death of an uncle, and you're not going to look at it because it didn't say I killed him.
no, but this information, what you're putting here, like I'm saying, it could be general where it doesn't say like who even died. You just put someone's name and it says the person replies.
So then you don't want to look at it.
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm
not going to
saying-
look at it. So I have more information
where
here.
was
So-
hold on, where was this person killed? And when?
This officer,
person
the officer John Belko.
When was this person murdered?
Okay, you just tell this.
When was
Can
this
you
per-
contact John Belko? He knows.
When-
Contact
when-
John. Would you take this and ask? You don't want to.
So
You're not
it's-
interested.
So where was this person murdered?
I'm trying to find that case. I'll bring
so
it
we
to
don't
you.
know. You
I'm
don't know.
looking
Okay.
for it, but you don't want to interest in looking for it. But this guy is, look, John Belko knows in police department.
And you talked
You're
to
not
him.
gonna take.
You
I've
gave him
been
this
talking to him. I've been exchanging texts with him,
So don't.
messages.
So tell me.
But you don't want to look
No,
at this.
I want to understand.
You want to
something.
push it away.
No, I
You want
wanna
to find an
understand.
excuse to not look at it.
No, I could see that it has a person's information that works for law enforcement. My question to you is: was this person murdered in South Carolina? And
No,
then-
it was in Texas.
Okay, so who are you talking to, and how do you know it's in Texas, and who are you talking to know that it's in Texas?
This guy, John
So
Belko.
this guy from South Carolina.
But
told
he
you
says
someone
it's not
was
his jurisdiction. He
It's
told
someone
me
in
to
Texas.
come to you, report to you that
So
I'm getting the threat.
he told you. it
So
was in
because
Texas?
it's different, you compartmentalize.
the
You
murder,
don't want
the
to
murder
work
was
together.
where? The murder was where?
Texas.
Who did you talk to in Texas?
I talked to this. Okay, so I tried calling them now. I talked to this. Bryan, Texas is where Richard Holloway lives, and I called them. This is the number you call to find the investigator who's handling that case.
Yes.
Okay, so now I called them. I couldn't get a hold of them. I find that investigator come to you. You would help with that.
You were
But
correct,
I'm not
it's
unless.
Texas.
But you're not interested until I do that. You're not going to look at. You're not going to talk to John Belko.
No,
You're
you
not
have
gonna
it.
look at
You have it figured out.
Huh?
You understand what you need to do. Okay, sir. All right, take care.
You see how you are?
That's
I got
it.
it on video.
All right.
You see how you are? You help the criminals. We pay you with that badge, with that authority, and you said doing that. That's what you are right now. That's how you are. That's what you guys are. I got it on video.
That's fine. Have a good
You
day.
guys help the
All right.
scammers. That you know there's a lot of scammers. It's a criminal scam. God bless the United States of America. I got it on tape. You're gonna see this on 60 Minutes.